What's going on, guys? It's your boy Coach Anthony, man. I got a treat. All right, I got my two-time national champion all the way from India. She's been with me now for 6 weeks, sent to me from India to help improve her boxing. I'm very honored that they even chose me to be one of the people to help her improve her boxing. None other than Devika. All right, I'm not so great with pronouncing last names, but she is a very talented fighter, has a lot of ability, and is shooting for the 2024 Olympics. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her Instagram information below. It'll be there somewhere. And I want you guys to give her a follow and follow her on her journey. She's an extremely talented fighter and just an excellent student. And it's been a true honor and pleasure to work with her these last 6 weeks. Now today, what I want to talk about is something that we've been working on. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of what we've been working on. I can't show you all my secrets, but this is one of the things we've been working on, and it's kind of bouncing off of the last video that I did with Fast Eddie Chambers. Now, there was a part in the video where he threw the left hook and he dropped, and when he dropped toward the end of the video, I was like, I bet you guys ain't see what he did. And a bunch of you guys left comments in the comment section, and we're basically trying to guess and figure out what Eddie did. And I'm gonna go ahead and let the cat out the box today and let you guys know exactly what he did. So, but I'm gonna have Devika demonstrate it, okay? So, for instance, this is something I like to call smothering. Well, I don't like to call it. It's basically what it's called. Not so many people teach it. I like to teach it. I had an excellent teacher who taught me this, so this is just something that I'm passing down from my experience of having great coaching over the years. But we're gonna do it off the hook drop because this is something that basically I demonstrated in the last video. So I like to do this a lot of the times when I got somebody on the ropes, because when you got somebody on the ropes and you're throwing these big shots, smothering is a great way to stay close to your opponent and just basically keep them uncomfortable, okay? So let's just say she's here and she's throwing a body shot and then a head shot and she drops. Now, this is where she would have to step in and smother. And I'm gonna explain to you why, but first I'm gonna have her demonstrate how you do it. So she's gonna go ahead and go boom, 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 and step right in and slide right in that slot. Now you see that slot right there? It's basically perfectly set up for her to slide her lead shoulder under my arm, keep her head off that line where she's nice and safe, and now she can smother me, okay? So from right here, she would put pressure on me and basically just drop her weight on me, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that one more time. We're gonna demonstrate it one more time, but we're gonna do it in a little bit faster motion, okay? So she's gonna hook, drop, step in, and smother. Go, pop, pop. Right there, she'll step right in, okay? Now when you do it, I want you to step in and put your weight on me, okay? So we'll do it one more time. Pop, pop, good. Now right here, there's not much I could do. Now you gotta also understand, she's 100 pounds, I'm about 200 pounds, so I got a 100-pound difference on her. She wouldn't do this with a guy like me. She'll do this to somebody her weight, okay? Now, the reason why I like to step in and smother in that situation, because a lot of the times when people bend the waist, okay, which is a move that is excellent in boxing, but can also be, it could also be detrimental to your boxing. It can actually hurt you if you don't know these little details. Because, for instance, she could drop, boom, drop, bang, and I could drop that right hand right in her head right there if she stays in that same spot. There's other stuff she could do off that drop other than stepping in, but that's the reason I like to step in, because now she does it again, bring, bring, and steps in. Now she slides right in. Okay, so I gotta do that fast. She didn't know what we were doing. We'll do it again. Go. Pop, pop. Now she's here. So if I try to catch her with that, she basically just stopped the momentum. And in a boxing match, there would be a referee. And in that situation, if she doesn't turn and do something else, the referee would basically just call a break. It's just an excellent move to do, especially when you're in close, all right? So we'll just demonstrate that one more time. Now, a lot of you guys are saying that Eddie pivoted, did all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, those are stuff you can do. But that's not what he did. The only thing he did was step in and smother me and basically stop me from being able to do anything else. All right, one more time. All right, pop, pop, beautiful. That right there. Now if she wants to be fancy, cut it, ain't gonna turn. Go right there. Woo. Bang. All right, giving you guys too much. That's the video. Drop, step in, smother. Let me tell you something, guys. this ain't for beginners, all right? It looks easy, but you're talking to a 2-time national champion right here, okay? She's an excellent boxer, and this is really a professional move. This is something that's big in professional boxing. So I wouldn't just go ahead and start doing this and thinking that you got it. It has to get applied, and it has to be practiced and drilled for a long time before you think you're actually gonna execute this. This is my disclaimer, because a lot of you guys may be watching this thinking, oh yeah, I could do that. Maybe you can, I'm not saying you can't, but it's definitely not a beginner move. This is an advanced move. I got more stuff like this on my Philly shell system. This will probably be the last video that I do, giving hints and tips on my Philly shell system. If you wanna learn more, you gotta go to the website, check out the website. Go to the link below, all right? I got it for 50% off, you can't lose. And I also wanna know, all my subscribers, if you did purchase the Philly shell video, because a lot of you guys have, drop a comment below and let me know how you like it, man. Let me get some feedback. I wanna know if you guys are satisfied with it. And I got more stuff coming soon, man. Boxing night.